Yo guys, what's up? I found another game of Bober. Bober, the TC rusher against Moonwell guy. And this time he's in an Orc mirror match. This is Bronze League Heroes. Let's go. What has Bober been up to? Wild Wolf in the top left as the red Orc will take a gold carrying peon to build an altar. Wild Wolf's Great Hole gonna be wondering where that 10 gold is. Hopefully it'll come back to them later. On the other side, Bober. In the yellow, also an Orc player, gonna be an Orc mirror. He's gonna be building his altar and burrow as well. Wild Wolf has a very aggressive burrow positioning mindset. In his mind, this burrow is gonna be zoning a large area with defensive spears, courtesy of peons inside. Bober sees his burrow as a vulnerability. He wants to keep it safe behind the stronghold of the Great Hall. This is a 5 peon in gold into shop. So I think Bober, at least in Orc Mirror, believes in Blade Master plus items plus harass. And I do think this is one of the most convenient ways to play Warcraft 3 lower level, because you only have a single hero to control with and you bring enough healing for the road in order to stay on the other side of the map for some time. You know, if you go somewhere with a blade with no healing, you have much less margin for error, because if you take a lot of damage, you won't be able to fight very well anymore. You may feel inclined to go back, you're at more risk. So any opening at bronze level that incorporates an early shop before the altar is finished allows the hero to pick up items and then go into the map well prepared. It's like that time where I was at the Las Vegas Strip with my wife and we used the Las Vegas Strip map to find some cool seafood buffet at one of the hotels a bit further off. It looked to be slightly off the beaten path on the map, but the map was actually not to scale. Yeah, not at all. So whereas it was about 100 plus Fahrenheit, like 40 degrees Celsius, very dry weather to boot, and we thought, oh, we don't need a drink on the way. Oh, this bottle of drink is overpriced. They're selling it to us on the bridge leading to it. We thought, sure, the $4 or $5 for one small bottle of water. Nah, we're good. We can hold out. Well, we did. We're not dead. But was it comfortable? Not even close. No, we wish we had brought a clarity potion with us that time. It was far. It was like 40-minute walk. A 40-minute walk with no water through 42 Celsius or so. Extremely dry weather in a burning sun. Not comfortable. Bober brought his drinks. And Wild Wolf is gonna pretend he's not there. Bober, you can get the double hit. There we go. Bober got the hit, stole the tome, and stole the creep. Thank you for the sub, by 9 Steve. That's how they get you. Yeah, I would have paid, like halfway that trip, I would have paid $20 for a bottle of water. Yo, it's Bober? He's not TC rushing enemy buildings? Yeah, not right now. He has a different philosophy in Orc Mirror, and it does not include tier 1 units. Double burrow and a war mill. I also feel like Bober went up a bit in MMR. Wild Wolf has 610 gold and 320 wood by the time he finally decides to tick. Not the fastest to tick. He's actually doing a bit of grunt scouting and maneuvering. That means that Wild Wolf is about half a full cycle of tech behind Bober. So his Shadow Hunter is going to be slower, any Raiders, any Walkers, any whatever they're going to be going for is going to be a lot slower. Bober wants to have the monopoly on items, so he, above all else things, hates shops. He's going to take it down. Kind of reminds me of that Galadriel intro for Sauron. Above all else, he hates life. Is that actually a quote, or did I hallucinate it? That's how much Bober hates shops. He's gonna try to get the grunt. There's no speed scroll. This is quite good to do if you manually control your blade. If you walk past him and then hit, or if the grunt turns around. And he is manually controlling. Oh, he doesn't think he's gonna make it. From experience, I can say you can easily make this. You can kill that grunt and you're not gonna die. But he lost his confidence. That's a lot of wind walking by both. Oh my god, they're wasting so much mana. If you have mana and you have ability cooldown available, use it. I respect that. Bobber saved his hero, and he's healing with Heal Self and Clarity. He's gonna go for, of course, double bestiary. But what is it gonna be that he needs more peons for? And spiked barricades and a 4th burrow. And no second hero. It's Orc Mirror. Wyverns suck. Wyverns die to Bat Riders. It could be Raiders, but if it's Raiders, why do you need 4 burrows and spikes and all that? And if it's Raiders, you want second hero TC, or you want second hero Shadowhunter, not Solo Blade. It makes me feel that this could be mass Bat Riders, but that's not even remotely good in Orc Mirror. Very confused. I have no idea where this is gonna go. It also can't be mass Godos, because, again, you would probably want a second hero. He did manage to yoink, Bobber managed to yoink the Gauntlets of Strength that Wild Wolf left on the ground for a while. What's it gonna be? Place your guesses. What was Bobber a funny misspelling for again? It's Eastern European, and it was like a funny misspelling Polish or Serbian word or something. Oh, for beaver. For beaver. So it made sense that he was going for the Tree of Life and just chewing into the Tree of Life. It's Wyverns! Oh my god! And finally Shadowhunter. Alright, here's what I don't like.
A player's forces are under
The
attack.
Shadowhunter is blocking Wyvern production. Wyvern are like, how to say? Wyvern are like milk left out on a hot summer day. It's good for a couple of minutes, and then it just spoils. It becomes obsolete. So, for you to make a Shadowhunter, when you could be guzzling more milk right now, it feels like anti-tempo. So he's got this double Wyvern here. And the moment you show Wyverns, an opponent can start to counter them with either Bat Riders or Raider, fortified defenses, maybe some towers, you know, all that good stuff. And by the way, you wonder, why did Bobber make 3 extra peons when he got to tier 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 peons. Have you learned nothing about economy, Bobber? Do you really need 800 lumber? He's gonna have 2000 lumber before the game is over. Anyway, Wild Wolf is not responding to the burrow being attacked. It's exactly what Bobber was banking on. He's thinking,
A player's forces are under attack.
my opponent is not going to use his peons in the burrows, is he? He really hates supply buildings. Last time he went for the Moonwells, now he's going for burrows. He hates supply. He could not work in a warehouse. Blade Master TP's home, Sans Shadowhunter without. Meanwhile, Serpent Wards and more Wyverns. How will Wild Wolf respond? Which, by the way, is not a guarantee. I asked the question, how will he respond? But he might not. Just like he didn't respond to the double burrows. They can't win the game if you don't play the game.
A player's
Have you ever thought about that? You can't lose if you don't play. So now, even though he knows Wyverns exist, he has made all his burrows in front now. Which technically means if the Wyverns stand here, well, fly here, soar, they can deliver death from above. I feel like that's exactly what they're gonna do. 6 Wyverns are out now. He is doing exactly what you don't want to do with Wyverns, which is slow play them and float in the woods nearby where you were last seen. Oh no! Bomber! Your Blade Master was standing still! You thought you were safe. You thought you were so clever. But Wild Wolf is punishing. He's now going for the bestiaries. And of course, Bulber knew this was happening. He knew this was going to happen, which is why he got spiked barricades. These Wyverns are not just any Wyverns, they have an attack upgrade. The correct way to play here for Wild Wolf would obviously be to repair the burrow and attack at the same time. Oh my god. Wild Wolf just found a new way to die. New nightmare unlocked. Oh no, Bomber! You're Shadow Hunter level 2. But every unit is dead. Isn't this just checkmate? He keeps making raiders. What about bad raiders? Please ensnare the low health one. He's just gonna ensnare any, isn't he? I knew it! I knew it! He's just gonna ensnare any one of them. Why? How did I know that? Ensnare the low one? You know? You figure the low one is probably gonna die from old age anytime soon. He's bleeding out. Let's start working on the next one. I actually knew the logic and I hate that I knew it. And it isn't logical, by the way. It just feels logical. Yeah. Okay, that's a war mill. He wants to make some towers.
A player's force.
He has got money, Wild Wolf. Oh! Damn. Tried to build something there. Creeps woke up and punished him something fierce. Bulber is transitioning out of Wyverns into Torrent Totem. Presumably, he felt the focus fire power of Wild Wolf and is afraid his heroes will befall the same fate. Oh, that was not a cancel. Ah, you need to stand there, of course, to protect your buildings. Yeah, you have to stand next to it. Lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. It said on the gravestone of person that got electrocuted by lightning in the location where lightning had just struck. Additionally, this isn't lightning, this is wind riders. So, don't know why we're talking about lightning here. You just have to protect your burrows. That's it, GG. Checkmate. Bulber claims another. Good game. Next game. Undead versus Orc. Epion versus Dazzle. Let's go. I think I'll see Bobber soon in Masters. I see which way it's headed. Not long before he'll start taking my name. Yo, VT Momon, thank you for the gift sub. Okay, Epion is doing the older build of Fiend Opener. Crypt Fiends first with a Crypt and a Graveyard Opener. The correct next building to build, when you have 180 gold and 5 acolytes, is to go for an altar. But some people don't know the correct build and they go Ziggurat at 150 gold. And then altar. Let's see which one Epion is gonna be doing. Looks like he's going for the altar approach. He's got the money. He's biding his time. He's thinking, contemplating, planning, scheming, acting, placing it. Yeah, it's altar! But it was so late that, you know, it's a little late. It's a little bit too late. 5-10 seconds too late. Ziggurat? Okay, build order is good. It's cracked. How about you, Dazzle? Altar, Burrow, Warmill. As someone that doesn't play Warcraft 3 multiplayer, some of these things that these guys are doing seem crazy good to me. Yeah, that's just the scale of things, isn't it? It's all relative. I think it's good to remember that that's what it looks like to someone like you, Jay Kirisu. Has anyone done well in Warcraft 3 competitive with late hero? No. I don't think so. Late hero. I mean, like this, yes. Like Crypt, Graveyard, Altar, Zig, yes. But do you mean like slowing it down for no reason? Because here you're getting a Fiend earlier. There's a trade-off. Like tier 3 into hero? No. So it's gonna be Death Knight and Fiends. Epion's build is clean. You can clearly see that Epion likes to study build concepts, build orders, and also layout concepts. This is a one gap opening. He's most likely going to build another Ziggurat here, which will be another one gap opening, which will allow free movement of acolytes, but does not permit Blade Masters or Grunts to walk through. And then, if I'm not mistaken, his next Ziggurat will be here with another one gap opening. So he's a study of builds. What's Dazzle doing? Farseer, Rush with also quite a decent build. He needs to build his burrow now I think he's gonna forget because he's busy creeping. But his burrow needs to come out right now in order to have a valid build. Either way, it's a Farseer with double headhunters. Not too bad.
Again. Thanks, Grubby.
Thank you so much, Credit. Cheers, dude. Yeah, and Death Knight came out and stole the level 2 creep with a coil. So Dazo has achieved nothing except help give experience to Epion. I would give Epion the lead for now. And Dazo has completely forgotten to make burrow. That was about 35 seconds too late, which means that his double headhunter is not going to be followed up by a third headhunter for more than for about a minute longer. It's going to take a minute longer than it should have taken. And in order to correctly frame what that means when your third headhunter is slower, that's creeping power. That's trading power. I say trading, but it's really war, right? We call things trading when you're trading blows. So war of attrition, trading hits, you take damage, they take damage. Having more units, that's a good thing. So now he's gonna go for the headhunter. I don't think Dazzle will pull it back. Oh, he's not going for the headhunter. Okay, so 2 skeletons chase the Farseer. For the rest, he's trying to kill wolves. That's gonna give him another 20 XP. And the next wolf would level Epion up. He has already farmed a lot of XP from Dazzle. So Dazo is also forgetting to make a Voodoo Lounge because he's actively harassing. There it is, level 2. Thank you very much for the XP. And that's what people do when they harass. They do actually a lot of damage to self if they haven't got the multitasking. So he checks back about once every 80 seconds in his base. And you should check back about once every 5 seconds or 10 or 15 in order to keep your base running well. The third burrow is going to come out, and then suddenly headhunters, but no shop. So if Farseer ends up dropping low here, he can't heal up. And so this harass he's doing is achieving something small. He has fed about 80 experience to the Death Knight via wolves, which is bad. And he's lost mana, whereas Epion has had the discipline not to cast any at all. Hasn't felt like it was necessary. Yeah, see, there it is. Third cigarette, and this will be the fourth. Epion has been disciplined not casting. What Dazzle did succeed in is going towards a player that has a massive tier 1 investment, aka slow tech. His tech is 80% of the way done. Dazzle's is already finished. Right? Slow tech, early fiends, tends to creep quite well, and Dazzle kept him busy. But Epion didn't really mind to be kept busy. He's making up for lost time right now, getting some good experience. Could probably make skeletons here, finish this camp, and he could do the goblin shop if he dares to. It won't be completely damage free, but it would be the most effective and valuable camp. Meanwhile, Dazzle fell back, used a set of wolves to kill the rock golem level 6, took a lot of damage on his headhunters, but ultimately did succeed to take this camp. He's gonna go troll regeneration with 7 headhunters, and the shadow has come out. I will say he's gonna heal wave first. It should normally be hex, but I thought maybe he'll do heal wave to heal these guys up for free. But looks like he'll just wait here, wait for healing solve, which will cost some time because the shop was too late. And then he's gonna heal these headhunters up. Heal solve, click, click, click. And the skeleton comes in. Could have got the cancel. Meanwhile, Epion is going for something even better than the goblin shop. He's stealing away the troll warlord from Dazzle's side of the map and finds a potion of greater healing. Dazzle, for his part, made extra peons. Totally unnecessary. You don't need 9 peons on wood. And he's actually massively upgrading his headhunters. He's working on 2-1 headhunters. He's 1-0 and he's going towards 2-1. So this is why he's not making any other units, because he's got all these resources cloaked up in the war mail. And probably will go tier 3 as well, which he has money for now, but hasn't noticed yet. Whereas Epion, the Lich comes out, but it's pathing the left way. He has Burrow. Dazzle's gonna try to get the reveal from the lab, but realizes it's about to wake up, so he can't do that. Lich moves in, but alone. If there's a Hex, he can kill the Lich. DK's too far. Lich is dead. Oh, he chain-liked it too. Point blank. 85 magic damage to the face. Oh, bad day for Lich.
A player's
Back
forces
to the
are
drawing board. Meanwhile, Fiend upgrades are coming as well. 1 attack upgrade. There's a Slaughterhouse, tier 3, and a Lich remake. Everything had been smooth so far for Epion. But the pathing error with the Lich, that one hurts him. Cost him dearly. 2 attack upgrade for Headhunters are ready. DK will need to be careful. Does have greater heal, which he momentarily forgot, which is why he bought a small healing potion. Had he remembered that he had a greater heal, I don't think he buys this. Because now he doesn't have the money for Orb of Corruption, which makes this defense slightly more difficult. Should have a coil to save the Fiend. Should watch out for his ghouls as well. Chain Lightning, a little bit of a lag of decision. DK getting attacked, uses the greater heal. Hex again. Dazzle a bit slow to realize that the heal pod already got used. That's a coil! Farseer dies! He has Town Portal. Dazzle's reactions. Not fast enough for this maneuver. High risk maneuver. Pushing into a Black Citadel and a Nerubian Tower. You know, it's moments like these that define the old wisdom. The 10 Commandments of Warcraft 3. And it goes like this. Thou shalt never enter an undead base without speed scroll. Very important rule, and he did not observe it.
A player's forces are under
And
attack.
if the spanking of the undead base beginneth in full earnest, thou shalt use the speed scroll and advance in the opposite direction. In nomine patri. And he did not do that either. He could have town portaled out. Decided not to. Alright. And now he's got very well upgraded Headhunters and he's heading towards Bloodlust and Berserker training. But he has given himself such an anti-timing with all this harass he's doing. I really believe many bronze players do way too much harassment than is good for them. His harassment lost him something like 10 wolves. His Farseer now, he lost massive creeping time, and I don't feel like it really hurt Epion. He lost a mana pot on Shadow, he's been guzzling mana pots and clarity potions. He just keeps hunting. It's not needed. He could be amazing. He could be having an amazing time creeping the map. He's got a lot of damage. This is neither good nor necessary, and it's just gonna go get coiled again on Farseer if Epion has but the will to let loose. Are we going to dodge this coil? No, we're not. With the TP, I mean, if I had Dazzle's reaction speed, which I may in 10 years or so,
Player's forces are
I'm just gonna creep. I'm gonna make a solid army, I'm gonna creep, and I'm not gonna try and skirmish. Skirmishing, young man's game. And DK gets the healing potion. He's just going full all in on the Death Knight. That Hex is mistimed. DK's will not be dying to this one. Could have waited another 5 seconds, and if DK stays, then you get the kill. So he killed the Destroyer. He killed the Lich. And he lost his Farseer and probably about 4 or 5 Headhunters and a mana potion. No. Don't rebuy it from the middle. Oh, it's... Well, that's even... Is that worse? I thought he was gonna rebuy Farseer from the center. No, it's a Tinker. I gotta say, I did not expect that. And always touching base again. Bronze players do this a lot. They go from the center of the map all the way back home with everything, right? One clarity that doesn't immediately change the way he's playing the game. No matter where they are, boom, all the way back home. And it actually reminds me, there's nothing weird about that, right? It's ineffective. I'm saying it's not good, right? But it's not weird. I remember when I was being coached in Dota 2 by players like Banana Slam Jama and Seb and others. When you're in danger somewhere and you're leaving the area, you need to go to the next area of greed, the next area of goal gaining, of ambition realizing, rather than just going back in your shell like a scared little snail. So I remember once I was in trouble and Seb told me to town portal to the other side of the map. Not back to base and then to do the walk of shame into the map of relevance again. No. Go from this dangerous area to the other dangerous area, which is not dangerous because the enemy has just revealed themselves to be here. So now you're going to go there. So when Dazzle has a fight here and DK TP's out, what he should do, creep something very nearby. And then creep something back. Then go home. So now you're taking things back with you. So now Lich is looking pretty damn scary. He's got double mantle, orb of corruption, and gloves of haste. Talisman of evasion should probably be on Death Knight, but you could even argue to say it should be on Lich if you're going to use it as a tank that can then be death coiled. Epion has been heavily upgrading his units as well. 2-0, he's getting the third attack upgrade for Fiends, and he's at 50 pop. On the other side, Berserkers have Bloodlust. He's Coil Novaing the Tinker. Yeah, that's why you don't get Intelligence Hero third as Orc. You get a Strength Hero. You know what would be a good third hero in this situation? Pitlord or something. Right? Pitlord, Tarn Chieftain. Strength Hero is more resistant to Coil Nova. This Shaman is a move command, is not doing anything. No Bloodlust, no attacks. Just death. Oh, it must be so fun to Coil Nova everything. Are you having fun, Epion? Feels good, doesn't it? You cast a spell, something dies. Oh, nice Devour. Epion is on top of the micro as well. A little bit of hero focus from Dazzle. Epion in hot pursuit. Almost third attack upgrade finished. Yeah, it's done. Ding! 3 attack upgrades. Expansion coming out. What's that item Death Knight has? That's a new item called the Wand of Negation. It's 150 gold. He bought it, he didn't need it. Why did you even buy it? You have destroyers. Anyway, it dispels twice. He's like, what is this item I have? Maybe he got it by accident. So Dazzle, why did Dazzle have a Tinker? I don't know. Likes the hero. Dazzle is at, this is why you don't need to make so many peons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I said 9 is too much, right? I said you never need that much. 1000 lumber. Orc wants to have 7 peons on lumber. On one base, you'll never need more than 8. 7 is the average, normal, necessary amount. You'll sometimes go 8 for extremely ambitious lumber plans, but you never need 9. Epion also has a lot of workers. He's got 4 goals, 2 of them are working, and he's also at 1000 lumber. So I feel like bronze players hate getting out of lumber so much. The vast majority overmakes. In their mind, I think, it doesn't make that big of a difference whether they make 1, 2, or 5 workers too many on lumber, so long as it doesn't become a problem. But they're a bit more blind to the hidden problem of tying up supply, which isn't army, pushing yourself over 50 pop earlier than necessary because of it, which costs you gold, which is the far more valuable resource than wood. 59 pop against 45. Another cool little bit of coiling on the Tinker. Top feeder Tinker. There's the Invul Potion. He's probably gonna use it now. Ah, nice. There's a Dark Ranger here. Destroyer goes down. Heal Scroll. I think he's gonna Heal Scroll, otherwise isn't his Death Knight in danger? There we go, he used it. Could get hexed here, but I don't think there's enough damage to kill him regardless. Oh, Epion played Dazzle like a fiddle. He got into Dazzle's mind and found a desolate wasteland of hero-focused destruction. He saw the tunnel vision on heroes, and he perfectly counterplayed it. In fact, it would not be untoward for Epion to purchase a heal pot and then also an invul pot, as it's pretty clear the Dazzle's got murder on his mind. And whose name is he thinking of murdering? Lord Dark Hallow. And that is not a Hallow threat. That's a fact. That's a promise. So Dazzle, instead of taking one of his 1500 lumber supplying 9 workers to his expansion, is starting 4 new ones. It's called Maynarding, when you take workers from your main, from lumber to gold. This word came from a player called Maynard in StarCraft 1. The process of taking workers from a built-up base to a new base is Maynarding. And the idea is you can start building it up so that you can have a more seamless transition to full mining on your expansion. I've never seen a situation where it's more suitable than here. But he's just going to build it up anew. Gets a 1 of the wind. Very valuable. I'm afraid he's a little out-upgraded. Epion currently has 3-2 upgrades. And while he had a strong start, Dazzle, he's also at 3-1. He's never transitioned beyond 41 population. The whole game. In fact, he only has 3 burrows. So while the expansion provided supply capacity, and he's got 10 capacity available, he's quite hesitant to use it. So small armies, lots of harass. There is power in these kind of habits, you know. Small army, harass, try to control the game. But that power was not felt by Epion. He was easily able to fend off all the attacks and played an overall more comprehensive macro game plan. And he's not remaking Tinker. Is this the game where Dazzle decided Tinker is useless and he doesn't even deserve revival? It's a bit harsh, but fair. Maybe he won't make it again. This is a fun fight for Epion. Good coiling, keeping his units alive. Lich is not target firing, the same thing the Fiends are. Ah, Coil Nova on the Shadow killed him. Silenced as well. Lovely. Good mechanics by Epion. Would like to see more from Epion. Dazzle needs to go back to the drawing board, but Epion is on point. Every aspect of Warcraft 3, build order, build location, upgrades, resource management, supply management, army movement, creeping, battle tactics, and battle micro. I feel like Epion showed a good level in all of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes up 100 or 200 MMR soon. It's just a question of speed and efficiency and so on. He made army, you know, he did some waiting at 50 pop, but then he went over. I don't know, it's possible he's a smurf and that's why it looks so imbalanced. But I feel like he played well and showed a good level of, I don't want to say mastery, but a good level of skill in every aspect of Warcraft 3. Quite a complete player. GG.